Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
20! Regular! Run!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, looked like he's over the scene for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here.
And he's in. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. His passes kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big. Shot at the end of it. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 41, Here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Tennessee. On now to the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And the Steelers 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he's into the end zone. What a response! George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. finds H.N. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase,
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
26-yard line.
He'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. And a shotgun. It's Dart. That is caught aside by Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Steelers,
they get 16 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
a gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards.
A gain of 4
Give him
yards.
4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Dart forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And he's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
180!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, A-Check. Touchdown, Titans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be third down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. That That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dart. Into the hands of Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing again, Dart.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down as this defense can't come up for the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing, Dart. That's brought in, right side by Pickens. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Second and a yard. At the Titans' 13-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They put Pickens in motion. Dart's going to throw here on 2nd down. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. Under pressure, now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They put Pickens in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This defense hitting their ears back. coming to get him again. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Back-to-back sacks back them up. What's going to happen now on third and goal?
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Warriors, 17.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Tight end screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. He got some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Dart. His throw right side taken by Bryant. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
And the Steelers first down.
Go!
Here's Taylor. Woo! He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That one's taken in. Middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now return coming from the 7th. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Good. 180. What's up?
On the handoff, this is H.A. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Start.
On second down, Baker. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. On first down, Dart. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
That's
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Steelers.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The throw is Dart. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Got it. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Real. Watch the line, watch the bullet, watch the bullet. Set. Run. 180. What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. 180! What's that? Run, run, run. Stop!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Hey, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
First down.
Regular, regular, regular.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
On 1st down is Mayfield. That went out wide to Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Rail, rail, rail. 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. You heard the stick, you heard the stick.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 13.
Stop!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is hot. Short throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance here, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 12. And a Steeler 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 20. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Steelers.
On the give, this is Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mayfield forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's 2nd down.
By J.C. Horn.
Set. Kick. 20.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea on what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, one guys are unwilling. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll manage to break sneak attack will get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Pickens in motion. They'll run here with Hill. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They go again from the 3. It is second and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. On to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From